What's up, Poker Maniac TFP, back to you with another video. It is good to be back. But look at my account. It really sucks. We were all the way up to like 400 million at one point, and we're back down to 619,000. It's terrible. But man, I played poker at the casino, and this is what I'm talking about. But I don't know, I got lucky in some ways. But before this crazy hand I'm gonna tell you about, I need to tell you about what happened to this Asian guy. Alright, so the Asian guy has ace 9. Alright, and he was up against this lady with pocket 7s, and he didn't know that. The lady had flopped a 7, okay? The board was like 7-8 king. No. The board was 7-9 king. Alright, on the flop. So she flopped a set. Dude has 9 with an ace. He bets $50. She calls. The turn is I want to say another 8. What happened was the board paired up. So he bets another 50. She calls. Then the last card, which was the river, was another 9. So wait a minute. Nope, because she had the best hand. So it was like 7, 8. It might have been 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think it might have been 7, 8, 9. Then a king, then a 9. Okay, that's what it was. The board paired up. So on the river, the Asian guy raises to 100. Like, she bets 50, the Asian guy raises to 100, and then she goes all in because she has a full house, and he has trips with an ace kicker. So what happened was he turns over his cards during the middle of the hand. Okay, he says nothing. He stands up. He turns over his cards. He stands up. He says nothing. And then the dealer was like, "Everybody, hush up. Do you call this all in?" And then he says, "Call," right? But then she says, "Did he call?" She flips over her hand, and then he says that he didn't call. So it was this big confusion between the dealers and players, and they didn't know if he said call. See, he always likes to turn over his hand to be like, "Hey, do I want to call you? Should I call you? I'm showing you what I have." There's nobody else in the hand he can do that. You know what I'm saying? He is last to act. I think he always turns over his hand if he wants. He's like, I'm showing you what I got. Should I call you? You know, he's trying to look at a reaction from his opponent, which I think that's bad play, man. It's either and regardless, bro, he's saying he didn't call. What happened was he ended up owing that lady $140, and the guys and the security and all that, the boss pit man came down and he was like, if you don't pay $140, you cannot play here anymore. You know what I'm saying? They're about to ban his ass. You know what I'm saying? And he ended up paying the $140, but he was like, "I didn't call. Why would I call?" Because she showed her hand, which was a full house. And he was like, "Why would I call if I'm beat?" You know what I'm saying? And she should have not flipped her hand over until he says call. And you always have to rely on the dealer. Let the dealer say, "Okay, he called. Show me your winner." Okay? Never flop. I don't care if you got 5 of a kind, 4 of a kind, whatever. Do not show your hand until they say and they make a decision. Okay? It just, and it was just a big confusion. And I felt bad for the guy. And he was like, before that, he was like, one more hand. And that was his one more hand and got him in some shit. If he would have just left, he would have been okay. But back to me, I was doing good, on this online poker bullshit. Shit like that don't happen. I bought in for 100 and I got up to 170 playing my game, okay? I won $70 before this crazy ass hand. And I'm gonna tell you what my hand was. Okay, I got pocket 3s, I got pocket 4s, I got pocket 5s, I didn't get pocket sixes, I didn't get pocket sevens, but I got pocket eights, pocket nines, pocket tens. Didn't get pocket jacks. I got pocket queens twice, got pocket kings twice. Okay, never aces, no sevens, no sixes. But anyway, I got pocket queens. I'd raise $25. I get a call. The board came like 336. No, it was 335. I go all in. The Asian guy, he stayed playing, and he showed me a five. He turned his hand over again. He showed me a five, and he eventually folded. And I'm like, thank God, because the next hand after that, I get pocket nines, and dude next to me raises like 30, or no, I think he raised like 15. I call 15. I'm looking for my set. If I get like tens or lower, I'm looking for a set. So the Asian guy, man, them Asians, no offense, but the Asians, he likes to play low cards, bro. And this shit's crazy. He calls 15. He flops a boat with 332. Okay. Thank God I folded, because I was gonna play my hand. And if I see a board like 332 with pocket nines, I'm betting. You know what I'm saying? And he had it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I folded that hand. So I'm up. So, I play a couple hands. I chased a straight. I won with a straight. The Asian guy, I bet 15. He raised me to like 30. I call, because he could have had like 4-7, had a higher straight. But he had the wheel. I had it to the 6. Okay, so that was a good hand. And then I play for a while. I think I'm at like 150 right now. I get pocket queens again. So I raise it $30. The Asian guy calls. This other Asian guy calls on the right side, and the white guy calls 30. The flop comes five of clubs, 6 of clubs, and queen of clubs. So I flopped a set, right? But there's a flush. There's a 3-card flush already on the board. So I go all in for my remaining $130. Because I'm trying to eat that. I'm trying to get that $90 or $30, $60, $90 in the pot. I'm trying to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I go all in for like 130. The Asian guy next to me, he folds. But the other Asian guy, he calls me. And he's asking me if I have the flush. So right then and there, if he's asking me if I have the flush, I'm thinking I'm good. And I'm like, I don't have it. Do you? He's like, yeah, I got the flush. He got jack 7 of clubs. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's my luck, okay? Now that goes sort of like the similar hands that I be losing to online poker, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he was feeling lucky with his jack 7 of clubs. I mean, a 30 raise, nobody has been raising 30 all night, okay? When I raise $30, I got a pocket pair, you feel me? And I'm just saying, I'll be playing the blinds, the minimum blinds all night. If I have like 10-8, jack 10, I'm just $3. But if I get kings, queens, or aces, 30, 25. If you know that, they just wanted my money or something. So I'm like, damn. He was like, yeah, I got the flush. He turned over his cards, and I'm like, but wait, I can get a 5, because I was hoping for a 5, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? On the turn, it went 5, and on the river, it went 5 again. So I took all that damn money. I had over like $350, probably like $370 with the blinds and all that. Man, I played 2 more hands and I got the hell on, bro. But that's what I'm talking about. I kind of got lucky on that last hand. You just got to get it in there sometimes. I mean, it was probably a dumbass play by me, but I was like hoping like, damn, I hope nobody has no damn flush, man. Or if they have like the king or ace of clubs, you're going to have to fucking pay a lot to see that last club. You feel me? And I always know that I think if I would have just slow played that typical board, I wouldn't have got it all in. Like, I wouldn't have got all his money, because I feel like if the board paired and I go all in, I think it would be hard for him to call, especially if he's seen another 5 out there. If he saw that third 5 out there and I got the queen, his flush is no good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my all in on that flop was the best play. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Because if he would have seen those 2 5s and I'm slow playing and I go all in, And he knows that if I have a queen in my hand, he's beat with his little jack 7. Unless he just wanted to see it, you know. So, I feel like it was a good play. So I maxed out my money, and usually whenever I play that like that for a long time, I start to go down. You feel me? So I was like, I stayed for like a couple more hands. I don't know, maybe 3 or 4. Started getting trash. I tried to chase it straight. I played $5 more, and I was like, you know what? It's time to go. Had to drive home. I was getting a headache anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that was my night, bro. Like, it feels good to win when you're playing poker, man. And that was one of my, that was a good win. I haven't won like that in a long time. And it's like, bro, I used to win like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, just can't be scared sometimes to go and play, man. And it was a good crowd. They weren't playing too crazy. I was a more aggressive one. Me and that Asian guy was the more aggressive ones. So yeah, that was my night last night I think, or Monday night I think. So I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. I'm happy that I won. Man, let's get a little poker on. I just downloaded Mortal Kombat 11 too. It's installing right now. I promise y'all some gameplay, so it's gonna be installing. I might not get to it tonight because I want to get some sleep for basketball. But if not tonight, definitely tomorrow. Or you never know, I might wake up and play it. So let's get some hands in, man. We need to win some money, bro. So we're gonna go down a little bit. We'll do 2-4. We'll do that right now. Also, subscribe to the channel, man, if you're new. I appreciate it. Man, it's been a while, man. It's good to be back. I just got my setup back a little bit. Like I said, I'm trying to fix my green screen. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody who subscribed and all of that. You feel me? All right, let's go. What are we getting in our first hand? 6, 7 of hearts. Possible flush, straight flush. Straight flush action. And we might win a lot of hands because I ain't been on this game. So no hearts. We could catch a 6. Not a 7, a 6. That's typical. A king or a 6 on the river. I can't call that. I'm playing the wrong game. But I can't call that. I'm beat. Ace, jack, and 8. Okay, the 3. I'm definitely beat. Good fold. Yep, got the 8. I'm beat. Damn, I was beat with the hearts too. 8-3. An 8 might show up on this board. Or the 3. Alright. I'm gonna bet 12K, but somebody's gonna call that. Ace, we're gonna check. He could have got the flush. And definitely don't have a flush. I check for 3. You got a diamond. It's gotta have a diamond. Wow. We'll take it down. 9-3 suited. Like I said, on a previous video a while back, you know what I'm saying? You're either in a seat where you're catching a lot of straight draws, or you're either in a seat where you're catching a lot of flush draws, or you're in a seat where you're catching a lot of pairs. And 2 pairs will sneak in there every now and then. I need a queen or a heart. But you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what seat you're in. Or you can sit in a seat where you're just getting a bunch of bull crap. Or pocket pairs, like that line I showed you. I was getting a lot of pocket pairs. I just got a call here. I can't raise all in. He might have a boat. Ace 10. Okay, I got him. See, when the board pairs like that, it's scary. See, I'm catching a lot of suited cards. So I might be getting a lot of flush draws in my particular seat, but I'm not going to call that because he's on tilt. 3 nines, that's not good to see. But I might get spades on this board. Okay, 1 spade. Let's see if we're gonna turn a spade. He's all in. Okay, nope. Still kind of a flush draw, but no draws because it's on the river. You can't draw anymore. What he had? Ace 7. Yeah, we were beat. King 4 hearts. I'm getting suited cards again. 100K. You know, it's a pretty good bet. You know, I can't really just, unless I was gambling. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna let that go. Ace King of hearts, different story. So we got a pair. Look at that, King 4. That's what we had last hand. King 4 of hearts, though. That's why they ain't me. But yeah, like on that Bovado online poker, man, it seems like when they updated their system and all that, it looked like it just got worse, man. It was kind of terrible, but it just got worse. It reminds me of global poker now. It's like every time you get a pair, somebody always has to have a better pair, or like the board pairs up and you don't even know if you're good. Every time. It's not supposed to happen every time. You're supposed to at least know that you're good, a little bit of the time. But every time you flop a king, you put an ace out there. You know, when you see, I have a king, but there's no king on the board. This is what I'm talking about. If I would have flopped a king, I would have never known if I was good. And there's a flush draw. Like say that ace was a king, I wouldn't know if I was good or not. I don't know, man. It just seems like every time you get a hand, the board pairs up or there's a flush draw, you don't even know the bet. You don't know the bet. We got an 8. We would have lost. 2-5. Fours. And like even on this hand, like if I were to bluff this hand and this board, somebody would have it. Somebody would have ace jack or 4-4 every time. You can't bluff. Like you can't bluff. You know what I'm saying? He was probably bluffing. I know it sounds like I'm just complaining about every hand, but you know, be like, oh, that's poker. But like I keep saying, like it's not poker, bro. Like when you have pocket kings and you raise 1,000 in a tournament or like 800 in a tournament with only 1,500 chips, and they call you a jack 4, no kind of suit at all. You know what I'm saying? No high kicker, and you lose to 2 pair, dude. That shit right there be pissing me off, bro. Like on Zynga, like my 3 could be absolutely good right now. Maybe he caught a 7. I don't know. I'm gonna fold, but I don't know, man. It's just like certain hands only win. If you got ace queen and you're going against a pocket pair and it's gotta be 5s or 6s or 8s. You got ace queen, you might flop an ace, but they're gonna catch a set on the river. It's like, come on, man. How fake can you get, bro? I got top pair. I know I can be beat on the turn or the river right here. I hope it goes down to a 2 or pair the board. He might have a jack. I probably shouldn't have checked there. I gave up my position. I should be good though. Was he on a flush draw? See, I kind of had an idea I was good there. On that Bovada shit, they would have gave him a fucking jack. Like say he had a jack in his hand, they would have gave it to him. Or what if he even had a king would have been on the river for him. Like you have to understand what I'm saying. Like I'm serious. Like I know this shit. Like I don't know if it's just Zynga giving everybody a chance, or if this is perfectly random like how it really needs to be. This feels so real to me. This feels real to me. Zynga gameplay feels absolutely real to me. If Bovada and all the other online poker sites can get this system, I think I would feel much better about online poker for money. Even another guy said this on Global Poker, man. He was like, I was like, man, every time I play for fake money on that site, you know, just playing with the fake money, I always get up. I'll start with $1 million and get up to 5 million. But when I'm playing with real money for $5, I can't even get up to 15. I can't even get up to 10. And I always lose. It's like, come on, bro. Something ain't right. See, on Bovada, Jack High would never, ever happen. Ever. Jack High and that board would never happen on Bovada. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I started with 600,000 chips and I'm already up to 1 million. How come that shit cannot be this easy? You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing right. Like, I got ace deuce. 800,000 is not a good price for ace deuce. You gotta fold. I know what I'm doing, bro. People are like, oh, you're terrible. You suck. No, I don't, bro. And I'm mad at myself. I didn't take a picture of my stack either. I need to start doing that. I was so happy, bro. Like when he told me he had a flush, I stood up. And then when that 5 hit, I was like, I kind of like got in relief, you know. And the other 5 hit, I'm like, fucking right. I got excited, bro. I don't like to be excited like that when I take people's money, especially an all-in, because he didn't play anymore after that. That was all his money, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt bad, but at the same time, I've been fucked over like that all the time, you know what I'm saying? It's my turn. Tens, we flop. See? On Bovada, I got top pair, right? Not a good kicker, but somebody would have pocket queens against my tens. You understand? And I don't even know why they're calling. I don't know what they're doing, so I'm just gonna check. And I'm gonna check. If they don't have an ace, my 10 is good right now. You see what I'm talking about? No, but on Bovada, somebody would have queen 10, king 10, ace 10. You feel me? No, like you can't have top pair on the flop and win. You can't. Not me. Tell me I'm garbage, bro. We just had 2 pair right there. I'm suited. $84K all in. Hey, exactly $84K right there. If you want to take a gamble with the diamonds, you can. We got a 6, but we just gonna check. Unless I get another 6. Hopefully no 10. Okay. We have a 6. He might have the 8, the all in. Okay, the guy next to me did. I knew somebody. See, I know this. I know this. I know Zynga. Bovada is crazy. I'm raising 20K with Jack 5. Keep getting suited cards. We got a top pair right now. I'm not feeling good about this one. That's a 2 pair bet or something. 7-3. I'm gonna have to fold. I'm gonna fold 10-7. Can't win them all. You cannot win every single hand. I mean, you can. Nah. When you're playing with reckless people, you can't win every hand. Who we got? Mortal Kombat 11 is ready to play. Let's see what's up. Saying I can play that shit. My games. We're gonna. There's too many cards in a row. We're not gonna win this hand. We'll check. We might get away with it with King High. Like I said, on Bovada, you would never get away with King High, bro. Somebody's got something. Ace, 6. Not a good hand, but we'll see it. I should fold. I'm not confident. We need a 10 or a king or an 8. If we don't get none of those, we're out. Oh, and what pissed me off again in my little poker session, I flopped the straight 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, but there was 2 diamonds. And my dumb ass bet $10 and the other guy called. Guess what the fuck the freaking turn was? A 9. I'm like, man. So if anybody has a king, they have the same hand as me. That pissed me off, bro. We got 2 pair. We could lose to a straight here. But that pissed me off, bro. Like, I went all in just to max out, the split pot. And he called me and we split the pot, man. But I didn't think he had ace king. He would have raised more than that pre-flop. So it's all about psychology in players. You got to understand how people play and what people believe in. People, if he had ace king, he's going like 35 pre-flop. He didn't do that. And it looked like an amateur player to me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sleeping on me, bro. Y'all sleeping on me. I just went from 6. I just doubled my money in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna fold. But, on Bovada, I can't ever double my money like this. It just sucks, dude. Like, it just sucks. And I think they do that on purpose to regulate the money, man. Like, they don't want people just getting online making money like that. Like this? Come on, man. But, if they make poker like if you're able to play poker online for money, they should just make it clean as possible and stop all this fake crap, man. You freaking flop ace 10 and then lose to a freaking straight or something, or they always get that one outer every time when you go all in, dude. That's stupid, bro. I got plenty of footage of this stuff happening. Queen 8, Queen 9. Shit. That happens. That happens to me at the boat. But it don't happen every single time when you get it. Like, I'll have a queen with a jack and he'll have the queen with a king or something, Backdoor spade. We're gonna just go ahead and bet a little bit. I probably should have just checked though, because I don't want nobody to re-raise me. And we suck. That's a dumb play. Because you ain't got it yet. And if somebody wanted to go over the top, then you're gonna miss out. And we don't even get there, but we got ace high. So let's see if our ace high is good. We needed a king. Ace high. See, shit like that would have never happened on Bovada. Queen 6, we'll call. Can't really win this hand. I'm gonna check fold. I feel like he's gonna bet. Oh. She will not be no more. Check. Check fold. No more, no more, no more. She will not be no more. She will not be more, no more. Pocket jacks. So we're gonna raise this is where when you have jacks, you have to bet big. So when if you know a queen, king, or ace doesn't show up on the board, you go all in. Make them pay for that. And this is probably where see the king hit. Now you gotta slow down. Now you gotta slow down. If we catch a jack of clubs, or hopefully the jack of diamonds, we'll be good. I don't see the. Ooh, gotta check. With this board, I feel like my jacks are good, bro. Don't bet. Thank you. Feel like my jacks are good, bro. Had to slow down. Had to slow down. There's a king on the board. Oh, snap. No more, no more. She will love me no more. So we won 1,000,000 chips, man, since I've been on here. And you're telling me I'm a garbage poker player. Why? I don't know. Is it Zynga? I don't know. Is it? Bro, look at that. 2 pair. I buy in for $100 at the casino and win $350. You know what I'm saying? Within an hour. Am I garbage? Come on, man. Let's be realistic here. You know, and when I first sat down at the table, I was rushing because I had suited cards. I was trying to catch the flush. You gotta slow down like stuff like that, man. Can't be going to the boat just playing every hand. Can't do it. So we're gonna actually see our next hand, and we're gonna call it a video. Appreciate you watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. More videos coming. I'm in Mortal Kombat right now, and we're about to do this video. Let me see this next hand. 2, 3. Hey, the Asian guy flopped the boat with this hand. Let's see what happens. Team, I don't know who to put my trust in. Wrong card. Should have been a 3. And we can't win. Let's just go ahead and check. Alright, we're gonna fold. We need that 2 hands. So, come on now. We turned 600,000 into 1.9 million. Let's do our free spin before we go. I started to take my phone out and record the whole crazy story I said earlier about that Asian guy and that lady. I wanted to so bad and get some footage, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna protect these people's privacy and stuff like that. So didn't want to get involved with all of that. So yeah, look at that. 600,000 and a 1.9, and then we got the free spin. So you know what I'm saying? It's a good session. So we're gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and watch out for this new video, Mortal Kombat. Let's see what happens. Thank you.